What's up, y'all? Let's do this. Oh, hi guys, welcome to Nikki's World. I'm Nikki, your host, and today let's talk about my whole week, man. I want to talk about what I did the whole week while I was gone. Yeah, I didn't podcast for the whole week, so I took a week off on vacation. So I want to talk about what happened and more. But before we get any further, guys, if you guys love Nikki's World so much, please consider donating a cup of coffee, because seriously, guys, for the price of a cup of coffee at Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts, guys, you guys help keep this podcast show alive. You guys help me curate more stories and more topics like this to talk about. Also, guys, I do accept Bitcoin donations. I'm also on Patreon if you guys want to sponsor this podcast show. If you guys love Nikki's World so much, please hit that like, subscribe. Please give me a review, good, bad, and the ugly. And before we get this show on the road, literally, guys, if you guys love this episode and any of my other episodes on Nikki's World, please consider sharing this across all the social media platforms that are out there today. Okay, guys, I just spent the whole weekend nude camping at Dyer Woods Nudist Resort over in Foster, Rhode Island. So that capped my entire week. So that was kind of awesome and kind of great. So now I'm on my way home and back into the grind, back into the rat race, back into everything. So it's back to the old thing again. So yeah, this past week I was largely on vacation. So I took a break from podcasting just to rest, relax, chill, and basically need time for myself, man. I really do. So I needed time for me to be me, so which is kind of great. So that's kind of a good thing right now. So right now I'm on the way home. So I want to talk about what happened the whole week and what happened to me, and what was going on and all that. So this week has been very fun. It's very enlightening, guys. I got to enjoy being away from work, man, because work was sometimes very stressful. Just to be honest with you, work was kind of very intense. It was like a pressure cooker. It was like insanity to the 10th degree. So it was like, oh my Lord. So finally I get to have a week off from vacation. Thank God the company gave me a week off, so that's kind of great, So I got a week off to chill, relax, and just unwind a bit, Got to catch up on some sleep because, damn, man, I didn't realize I needed that much sleep, So, yeah, I got to catch up on sleep. That was great and awesome, That pretty much highlighted everything. So that was kind of great. I wanted to do Shibari this week, but I didn't have the time because, let's just say I have conflict with family and the fact that, for example, my whole family is like, holy cow, you know? So it pretty much, by and large, was like very, very active, very busy. But other than that, the whole week, I got a chance to just unwind, relax, chill, you know, got a chance to just kick back, be myself, and just be me, which was kind of great, you know, which was kind of awesome. So I got a chance to kick back a little bit this week. I didn't have to worry about work and all that. I didn't have to come home stressed out, tired out, or burnt out. So I'm pretty much like happy as a clam. I'm pretty much like excited, you know. So I was happy. And then this weekend, got a chance to go nude camping for Labor Day weekend. I brought my shipmate from the Coast Guard Auxiliary with me. But the one thing I want to say, bringing my shipmate along, all he talks about is like Coast Guard, fire, EMS, and all that stuff. When I'm at a nudist resort, I want to get away from that, and all I want to talk about is like social stuff, like getting to meet people, talking to other people. Many times, all he wants to do is like sit close to me. But I go like this: I want to be there to socialize with other people as well. So that's why, in the back of my brainstem, I'm seriously going to be looking for a new BFF, a new best friend forever, because the ones I have right now, all they talk about is their work. They never talk about anything else, okay? Everything else they talk about is like, work. That's all they talk about. I sometimes talk about my job, what I do at FedEx, but that's about it. And that's all I talk about, you know? And anything else is just secondary. But right now is like this. Right now, like this. At work. I mean, right now, like this. Personally, guys, I just wish I had a friend that I can relate to that can talk about other things. But my current shipmate that I know, he talks about Coast Guard like nonstop. Talks about fire department nonstop. Talks about EMS nonstop. Talks about all these things. It's sometimes kind of annoyance for me, but it sometimes it's like, oh, can he talk about something else? You know, can he talk about something else besides Coast Guard, besides military, fire, and EMS? That's why some people like me, I'm sitting there going, I don't want to hear that. There are times in a place I do want to hear it, but at home, at where I'm at a nudist resort, no. That's why sometimes I go like this. I need to pick better friends. I need to pick friends that are far better than the ones that I have. That's why sometimes I go like this. I like to have better friends. I like to have a better social life. I like to have a better social network. The friends that I have, or the so-called friends that I have now, all they do is talk about this and this and this nonstop, and it drives me nuts. It drives me insane, you know? So it drives me like, are you kidding me? You know? So I'm like, yeah, man. That's why it's like this. That's why it's like this, man. I just wish I had better friends, man. I wish I even had a girlfriend to come along with me. Heck, man, I would love to have a girlfriend come like nude camping with me or go skinny dipping with me, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. That's not going to happen in my lifetime. I know I'm not going to see it. I know I'm not gonna hear it, but I wish I did. I wish I had better friends. I wish I had a bigger circle of friends. But sad to say, the ones that I have now, oh my Lord. I mean, seriously, oh my Lord. All they do non-stop, talk about this, talk about that. I mean, can they stop talking about, can they stop talking about, like, the Coast Guard or military or fire or EMS non-stop? It's like they live, breathe that, and they can't escape that. That's why I understand why I used to do that. Why I used to talk non-stop about military, fire, police, EMS non-stop. And now I understand why some people don't want to hear it. And now I understand it. And now I go like this. Yeah, that's why I understand why I don't want to talk about it anymore. But other than that, I enjoyed my time. And I enjoyed my time at Dyer Woods. Dyer Woods, guys, is a nudist resort in Rhode Island that I love to go to a lot. I mean, holy shit. That is the best nudist resort by far none. Seriously, guys. If you guys ever want to try skinny dipping or nude camping, that place is where to go. That place is where you want to go if you want to try nude camping, nude hiking, or nude swimming. Okay? That is the place to go, guys. And the reason for that, guys, that is the place where if you want to learn how to live clothes free and how to live without clothes, seriously, guys, that's the place to go, guys. That is literally the place to go. I mean, literally, guys, Dyer Woods has become my go-to nudist resort. That's like every summer I look forward to going to Dyer Woods. I look forward to going nude camping every year. I look forward to that is because I can escape the world that I'm in right now with all the hang-ups, all the clothes and all that stuff. I can escape that. So that is a good thing for me. That is one reason why I love coming here a lot. I love the fact that I can escape wearing clothes. I can escape wearing this, wearing that, wearing everything. I can escape all that. That's what I like about coming over here. That's what I like about coming over to Dyer Woods, because I love the fact that I can escape the clothing world and I can wear nothing but my birthday suit, or basically nothing but the skin that I'm in. I really do, guys. If you guys ever wanted to try nudism, go for it, guys. You could drop me a line, ask me about nudist resorts that you want to try out. I can tell you everything about it. One thing I like about going to Dyer Woods, guys, is that it's a nudist resort that doesn't care about your race, your age, your sex, your gender identity, sexual orientation, or disability. All we care about is that you're a person, that you're a human being like everybody else. And that's the good thing about me being a nudist, guys. Being a nudist, I'm comfortable with the skin that I'm in. I'm comfortable with my intersex body. I'm comfortable with the fact that I have Kalman syndrome, that I have vitiligo, that I have this and this and this. I'm comfortable with all that. Because you know why, guys? I've learned through nudism, guys, that I live with the body that I have. I accept the body that I'm born with. And I know that this is the body that I'm going to be stuck with for the rest of my life. So that's why, guys, I'm so used to, like, being nude. I'm so used to being like, naked all the time, okay? Yeah, sometimes I do wear adult diapers, and yes, sometimes I do, okay? But most times, guys, I'm very comfortable with the skin that I'm in. I'm very comfortable with my naked intersex body. I'm comfortable with all the flaws that come with it. That's why, guys, I tell people this, man. I tell people this. I'm okay with my naked intersex body for what it is. I'm totally accepting of it. You know? I'm totally comfortable with it. Many times people look at me and they go like this: how can you be so comfortable with your naked body? How can you be so comfortable with it? Because you know why? I've seen what naked men look like. I've seen what naked women look like. And to me, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't faze me. It doesn't even, like, make me flinch or make me, like, give them the double take. Because you know why? We all have bodies. We all have body parts. We all have arms, legs, you know? We all have, and some people have fat, and some people are thin, and we're okay with it. We pretty much are. So that's why I'm comfortable with it. I'm okay with it. I'm totally accepting of it. Unlike the rest of the world out here, they're not okay with it. They're not accepting of it. They're basically, like, intolerant of it. In many cases, they're basically, like, scared of it. That's why so often, guys, people are scared of like, naked bodies, especially, like, naked intersex bodies. Why be scared of it, man? I'm totally comfortable with it. I'm totally accepting of it. That's why if you have a body, that's great, you know? I don't care about your sex, gender, genitals, or sexual orientation and all that. All I care about is you're a decent human being, okay? You're a decent human being who has a body like everybody else, okay? You may have different parts, but you still have a body, okay? You still have a body like everyone else, you know? You still do. But yeah, I love going nude. I love nude camping. Nude camping is like, oh my god, it's awesome. It's the best thing in the world for me, man. And every year I go to Dire Woods to recharge my batteries, to basically, like, come back, think, reflect, and basically try to figure out where I'm going in the world. That's why I like about coming over to like places like Dire Woods and places like Cypress Cove or Lake Como. I love coming to places like those because you know why? I love the fact that I can escape the world and be totally nude and wear nothing but the skin that I'm in. That means basically wear nothing at all, okay? And yes, I know people are going to ask me, what do you do if you get an erection? What do you do if you see a penis or a vagina? I go like this. They're nothing. They're just genitals. They're nothing. They're just plain old genitals. They're nothing special. They're nothing unique. They're nothing to be ashamed of. They're nothing to hide from. I know people will say, oh, but my genitals won't fit this. Oh, my penis is probably not right for this. We don't care. We don't care. We're accepting of all. And that's one thing that nudism is all about. Nudism is about accepting everyone for who they are. You come as who you are. Clothes, in my opinion, guys, just hide you from the world. They just shame you from the world. They just say like this, you're this and this and this because the clothes that you're wearing. This is why you're this and this and this because this is the clothes that you are wearing in. That's all. You know, that's all clothes do. They just hide. They just hide you from the world. Coming to a nudist resort, those clothes get taken right out. They get like dished out. They get like thrown out because you know why? They get thrown right off the bat because let's just say it's like this. Clothes just hide who you are. Okay? Being naked and nude, you come as who you are. Okay? You don't need labels, identities, or genders, or sexual orientations, or like pronouns just to be who you are. You come as basically who you are. That's why I like about like being nude, because I can be accepted for who I am, and I don't have to come with labels, identities, or genders. I just come as an individual, which is awesome. That's why it's like this, guys. Whenever I go nude camping, I look forward to it. I look forward to go nude camping. Because you know why? Nude camping is a way to let me like escape the world. Nude camping, in my opinion, guys, lets me like be me. Lets me do my own thing. I don't have to worry about wearing this, or this. I don't. So that's the good thing about nude camping. And that's why I had fun this week. I had fun this weekend nude camping. So I enjoyed it very much. I was like, oh my Lord. You know what I mean? I felt like home when I was at Dire Woods. You know? Last year I couldn't go to Dire Woods because of COVID. COVID shut down everything. And when they shut down everything, they literally shut down everything at the border. You couldn't cross the border without being checked by like the state police or the military. So they were like, no. So they shut everything down. So last year I couldn't go. So that was a bummer for me. This year I got a chance to go. And yes, guys, next year, I am seriously going to be looking at going for the 4th of July weekend and looking at going for the Labor Day weekend. So I'm going to seriously look at going twice in the summer. So that's what I'm looking at, you know. But like I said, guys, I enjoy nude camping very much. I like the idea of being nude. I know some people will say, well, how could you be nude if you wear adult diapers 24/7? Well, I do wear diapers, but I don't see diapers as just like, oh, diapers. I see diapers as just a pair of underwear and shorts. That's all I ever see. I don't see diapers as anything else. I know many people will say, well, how come you don't see it like that? How come You don't see it like that. Well, I don't, and I won't, and I never will. And I know a lot of people will look at me as like, oh, that's weird, that's strange, that's kinky. But it doesn't have to be that way, you know? At a nudist resort, when I get there, my diaper comes off because I don't have to worry about like using the wrong bathroom, because all the bathrooms are co-ed, like they're not sexed, they're not gendered, so everybody can use it. One thing I want to say, guys, one thing I want to add at Dyer-Woods, I love so much, and I tell people like this is why I come to Dyer-Woods a lot. I love the idea of taking a morning hot shower naked. Okay, outside, outdoors, early in the morning, taking a hot, naked shower. Yes, guys, I do that all the damn time. I love it so much. I am like, oh! And I was like, let's just say it's like this. If you've never been awoken by a hot shower naked outside, you're missing out on a lot of things, guys. You're missing out on so many things in the world. Because believe me, guys, believe me, a hot shower outside naked in the morning will wake you up faster than a cup of coffee put together. They will literally wake you up. You'll be like, holy crap. You know? You will literally be like, holy cow. You know? But seriously, guys. Seriously. Nude camping by far none is the best way to go. It's the best thing in the world. It's almost like therapy for me. Nude camping to me, it's like therapy. It's therapy to help me be me, help me like deal with the world as it is. Basically help deal with the fact that sometimes, yes, I hate wearing clothes because clothes are sexed by biological sex, and because I'm an intersex person, I don't fit neatly into male and female. So nudism is a great equalizer. I tell people this, and people don't believe me that it's a great equalizer. You know? People don't believe that. So that's why I tell people nudism is a great equalizer. Being nude helps me deal with being intersex. It helps me accept the fact that, yes, I have an intersex body. I have a body that is exclusively not male, not female, and it's exclusively like basically in between. And I'm okay with it, and I'm comfortable with it, and I'm totally accepting of it. So that's why I tell people I'm happy with where I've been the past week. I'm happy that I'm nude. I'm happy that I can go nude like 24/7 non-stop. I'm happy for that. I'm excited for that. Okay? So that's why, guys, I'm totally comfortable with being like nude, okay? The only time I have to wear clothes if I have to go out of the nudist resort or out of my house, okay? And that time I put on a thick diaper and just go out, and that's it. Other than that, I just at home, my clothes come off and I don't even put Jack Diddley squat on, okay? If I have to, I'll just put a t-shirt on, that's it. You know, like a t-shirt dress. And that's about it. Alright? But like I said, guys, I'm totally happy with with being a nudist. I'm totally happy because being nude helps me be comfortable with my intersex body. Helps me be comfortable with the fact that I have Kalman syndrome. Okay, helps me with the fact that I have an intersex body. Okay, helps me with the fact that I know I'm not going to be male. I know I'm not going to be female. But I tell people this, guys. I tell so many people this, that I'm comfortable with the skin that I'm in. I'm comfortable with all the flaws that I'm born with. Okay? I'm comfortable with the fact that I have a micro penis and vigorous genitalia. Okay? That I have a micro penis that's so small that if someone were to look at me naked, they would think that I have an enlarged clitoris. Yeah, they do. They pretty much do. So that's why, guys, I'm happy. I'm happy with having a nude vacation, and I finally got to do it this week. So hell yeah, hell yeah, I'm psyched and happy about it. I'm so okay with it, So yeah, I'm so happy with being nude, I'm so excited. So that's why, guys, I'd say like this. If you guys ever want to try nude camping, drop me a line. I'll give you some tips. I'll give you some pointers. I'll even tell you the do's and don'ts at a nudist resort. Right? I'll give you some do's and don'ts. But hell yeah, man. It was fun. It's fun being naked, It's fun being nude. I got to see a lot of people. I got to make some friends. I got to meet some interesting people. And hell yeah, man. Nudism is a great equalizer. And I tell people this, man. If you want to try nudism, go right ahead, man. It'll help you, and it'll make you a better person. But anyway, I'm on my way home from work. I'm on my way home right now. I'm on my way home from Dire Woods, so I'm passing through my college town in Willimantic. I used to go to Eastern Connecticut State University in Willimantic, Connecticut. So I graduated from that school in 2016. Yes, I still come to my college town here a lot because I know this college town a lot. I know this place a lot. I know where everything is, and at the same time, guys, I know this area very well because you know why? I went to school here. I graduated here, and yes, I know where everything is, and I still have a fondness for my college town. I still do. Yes, I have that fondness for one reason, guys, is that I like the fact that, my college town taught me everything there is to be a person, taught me everything there is to be a normal human being. Okay? So that's why I like my college town very much, I like it a lot here. And that's why I tell people, guys, my college town is where I learned to grow up, where I learned to be a normal person, where I learned to be an adult. So yeah, I do like it, And I like the fact that today is Labor Day, so I celebrated the fact that I worked my ass off, and I worked hard to where I want to be, do what I want to do, say what I want to say, So I like the fact that I work hard and work my ass off, which is awesome, But yeah, guys, I do enjoy it, man. I do enjoy it. I do like it. you know? I mean, seriously, guys. Seriously, if you ever, guys, want to try nudism, go for it, man. Go for it. Go for it. I'll show you guys how it's done, you know? Nudism is a great way to learn to accept your body, accept the flaws, and possibly accept all the flaws that come with an come with your body. Okay? I mean, for example, everybody has flaws. Everybody has flaws. Whether you like it or not, everybody has flaws. Some flaws are well known, some aren't, okay? But everybody has flaws. So that's why I say to people, you know, learn to accept the skin that you're in. Just learn to accept it, you know? Just pretty much learn to deal with it and learn to accept the flaws that you have, you know? I'm okay with it, you know? I'm okay with accepting what I'm born with, what I have to deal with, and what I have to go through. I mean, it doesn't bother me, and it doesn't bother anyone else. But, yeah. Nude camping was great. One thing I did learn, guys, when I do nude camping, is that I didn't realize my SUV, my Subaru Forester, can be converted to an SUV camper. Did not know that. Now that I do, I can convert my car now into an SUV camper, which means now my car can be fully integrated as an SUV camper. So in the summer when I go nude camping, there you go. My car is an SUV camper right there. All I just have to do is buy an SUV tent. Boom. Got an SUV camper right there. Don't have to worry about renting a cabin. Although I do love to rent a cabin because it's easier sometimes on me. Okay? But if I don't need the cabin, my SUV can be a camper, which is awesome, you know, which is cool, you know. So anyway, I know I'm going to be near Cumberland Farms in Willimantic, which is where I used to go to school at, you know. So I know I'm about a couple of miles away, so that way I can get my dinner, my coffee, and all that, you know. I know I'll drive. Maybe I'll just from there go straight home. Normally, what I want to do is probably drive up to my old dorm, drive by my old dorm in Willimantic, but I just want to go home and get shit done and all that shit. Get cleaned up. You know what I mean? Get cleaned up so that way I can get ready to go to work tomorrow. The working world. You know? Not a huge fan of the working world. No siree, Bob, guys. Not a huge fan of that. Okay? So I'm not a huge fan of like going into the working world again. Nope. Yes, I'm in my old town of Willimantic, Connecticut. My old stomping grounds when I went to college over here. Things have changed when I graduated here in 2016. Never knew I would be driving through here a lot, you know? I never knew I would be driving here a lot, but yeah, man. Yeah, I'd be driving through, you know? But yeah, I do love my college town, because you know why? I do know the people here. I do know how to do things. I do know how to get things and all that, you know. And that's why I love college towns. College towns, you get, people, places, facilities like that, and you know where to get things like that. So, and plus you reconnect with your college, and you reconnect with what's going on. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to end this podcast today. I'm going to get ready to go into Cumberland Farms, get my cup of coffee and pizza, and then just bum all the way home. But anyways, thanks for listening to Nikki's World. I'm Nikki, your host. I will see y'all soon. Bye for now.